The mainstream media's portrayal of Christians has long been a subject of controversy and debate. Many Christians feel that they are misrepresented, misunderstood, and even maligned by the media, which often perpetuates negative stereotypes and biases against them. But why does the mainstream media lie about Christians? The answer lies in a complex mix of factors, including ideological agendas, ignorance, and a desire for ratings and clicks. One reason for the media's biased portrayal of Christians is the dominance of liberal and secular ideologies in the industry. Many journalists and media executives hold worldviews that are hostile to traditional Christianity, and this bias often seeps into their reporting. They may view Christians as being out of touch with modern society, intolerant, and bigoted, and they may deliberately seek to undermine Christian values and institutions. This can result in a distorted and misleading portrayal of Christians, with the media focusing on fringe or extremist groups while ignoring the vast majority of mainstream Christians who hold moderate and compassionate views. Another factor contributing to the media's lies about Christians is ignorance. Many journalists and commentators are not familiar with Christian theology, history, or culture, and they may rely on stereotypes and misconceptions when reporting on Christian issues. This can lead to inaccurate and misleading reporting, such as portraying all Christians as being opposed to science, reason, or social justice. In reality, many Christians are actively engaged in these areas, and they are working to promote a more nuanced and compassionate understanding of the world. The media's desire for ratings and clicks is also a significant factor in their biased portrayal of Christians. Sensational and provocative stories about Christians can generate a lot of attention and publicity, even if they are inaccurate or misleading. The media may focus on fringe or extremist groups such as the Westboro Baptist Church in order to create a narrative of Christians as being intolerant and bigoted. They may also use emotional and manipulative language to create a sense of outrage and indignation, even if the story is not entirely accurate. Furthermore, the media's lies about Christians can have serious consequences, both for individual Christians and for society as a whole. By perpetuating negative stereotypes and biases, the media can contribute to a culture of hostility and intolerance towards Christians. This can result in discrimination, marginalization, and even violence against Christians, particularly in countries where they are a minority. In addition, the media's biased portrayal of Christians can also undermine the credibility and influence of Christian institutions and leaders, making it more difficult for them to promote their values and message in the public sphere. It's worth noting that not all media outlets engage in biased or misleading reporting about Christians. There are many excellent journalists and commentators who are committed to fair and accurate reporting and who seek to promote a more nuanced and compassionate understanding of Christian issues. However, these voices are often drowned out by the more sensational and provocative reporting that dominates the mainstream media. In conclusion, the mainstream media's lies about Christians are a result of a complex mix of ideological agendas, ignorance, and a desire for ratings and clicks. The media's biased portrayal of Christians can have serious consequences, both for individual Christians and for society as a whole. It's essential for Christians to be aware of these biases and to seek out alternative sources of news and information that promote a more nuanced and compassionate understanding of Christian issues. By doing so, they can help to promote a more accurate and balanced portrayal of Christians in the media, and they can work to build a more just and compassionate society for all. Ultimately, it's up to Christians to demand more accurate and fair reporting from the media and to hold them accountable for their biases and inaccuracies.